Hello there, people of the universe. My name is MichSciFi. Now, if you haven't seen any of my PC building videos before, let me give you a quick rundown on my custom PC building history. I started in 2017. I built my first computer that I affectionately called Wheatley. There he is. He was rocking a RTX3090 AMD CPU, a GTX1050 Ti graphics card that was then upgraded to a 1060, and 2.25 terabytes of storage across one SSD and 2 normal hard drives. And that was Wheatley. I made many videos on him, had many adventures, the Outlast replay, Return to Arkham, my first prop hunt videos, and so many other adventures. Subnautica, the original series, and he was amazing. He was and is very special to me, and I do miss him. However, in 2020, he became obsolete. Now, what I mean by that is he didn't break, although I did make a video about that, but that was more the case. One day I tried recording a VR video and the headset was just not connecting, and I learned the motherboard was, the motherboard and CPU were a lot older and a lot more out of date than I realized, because hardware is always updating. My CPU currently is a Ryzen 9 5950X, which is an amazing CPU, but it isn't the current in-date one, because there's the new Ryzen, I think 7000 series, like Ryzen 9 7970X, I think is one of the chips. I'm not too sure, I might be getting the name wrong there. But my point is, hardware is always constantly updating and moving forward. So I realized it's probably best to just build a new system, which I had for the last year and a half been saving up for. But I wasn't planning to build it until, well, now. When I built him, he was rocking a Ryzen 7 3700X, which then was upgraded to a Ryzen 9 5950X. He started off with a 1060 Ti from Wheatley. That was then upgraded to a 28, then a 3070 Ti, then a 3090, then back to a 3070 Ti, and, well, the next bit is why we're here today. And I've been using Roman since March 2020, and it amazes me that 4 years later, or at least this year, 4 years, he's still going strong. The bare bones of him is still the same, at least until now. Now, what I just said a moment ago about me going from a 3070 to a 3090, then back to a 3070, basically, this isn't the first time I've made a video about installing a 3090. If any of you remember, a year or so ago, I think under a year, I made a video installing a 3090. That video is, however, unlisted now, although we will be referencing it later in this video. The reason for that is the 3090, one day, the computer switched off and wouldn't turn back on. Thankfully, I had another card on hand. There's the 3070 back there. And after some troubleshooting and testing, I came to the realization and deduction that the 3090 had died. When it died, it was because whoever had it before me had, and I'm 90% certain on this, had been using it for crypto bit mining, which, if anybody has ever bought a GPU to do that, then you need to go step on a landmine, or worse, on Lego. However, here we are again, and that's what this video is going to be about. So we're going to travel back in time to this morning when I woke up, still a bit groggy, but the postman arrived with this, and I wanted to record the installation. So, yeah, over to me. Okay, thank you, other me. Though you didn't need to mention the tiredness, I don't really appreciate you for that. Let's turn Roman off and, for the second time in his life, install a 3090. Now what we have to do is unplug the power cables for the GPU. There's a little lever on the top which you press down on, and then with a modicum amount of force, you pull it out. Then there's some slots here, which I don't know if you can see, but if I put my screwdriver just there, you should be able to see. Okay, so you slowly unplug those. Sorry that you can't see the screw, but there's the second one. Okay, now the card is both unplugged and unscrewed. You'll notice it's loose. That little thing there that I'm putting a circle around, that is a tab/lever you got to press on to release the card from the motherboard, but you'll notice this thing is my boot device. It's a 1TB Corsair MP600. I think that's what it says. Yes, it is. That's kind of in the way. Now, I can remove it to get the card out, but I can also remove the card without removing the boot device. So There you go. I don't know if you heard that click. That's now released. And there you go. If there are any PC folk watching this, firstly, hi. Hopefully you enjoy the video. I'm sorry if I'm making any mistakes that are making you cringe. But the main thing I was going to ask is, if you guys have named your PCs. I do feel like I'm maybe one of the very few, not one of the only, but one of the very few who has such a deep sentimental connection to their computer as they do. But I can't help it. My mum does find it silly at times, but he is not just a computer, he is like a friend to me, genuinely. Okay, I think we're lined up. Yep, and then with a modicum amount of pressure. There you go. I don't know if you heard that click. Forgive me if in the background you can hear my mum. Hi, Mum! Oh, no, she didn't. I said hi! There you go. I don't know if you guys could hear her there. Now to install the power cables. Turn it on, don't blow up. Ah, you thought. I fucking did, I know that. Oh, the ring light I'm using to... Don't do that. The ring light I'm using switched off because my laptop went into sleep mode, but we got a video signal. When it goes into Windows, it will, I think the aspect ratio will look weird, but it's okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I think you heard that beep. Give it a second. There you go, see? Ignore that we're looking at Mommy twice. Wallpaper engine's currently crapping its pants, so I need to just restart that. And then boom. Oh, it looks so good. GPU is an NVIDIA GeForce RTX3090. Yes! Okay, the last thing I'm going to do is open Halo Infinite. I'm going to test if we can get back to 130 FPS. We've also got a new friend here who will be debuting in videos very, very soon. Oh, that feels smooth. And you notice it's saying 130. Again, I am playing one-handed. Well, hey. Looks good. Yo, the explosion particles there look really good, and we are still hitting 130.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, so I don't want to worry anybody, but I cranked the frame rate to 165, but the GPU's now at 70 degrees, and I think you could hear it's got a lot louder, which is fine. Obviously, it's going to do that, but when I play it with friends, I might see how I feel yanking it to 165. I think it's just because even though it's normal, in my head I'm thinking, no, that's not normal, it's too hot. Take the side panel off when playing Halo, but then I have to remember, no, a 3090, it's fine, it's going to be fine. So, yeah, I just wanted to quickly add on that. I thought the max we could get is 130. No, we can go to 165, which is good because if we go back to what I was saying on here, on this video, the 3070 gave us 111 max. So we've now gone from that, not to 130, but instead to 165. That is amazing. So all in all, that's why we're going to leave this video here. It has been an experience. It's the second time installing a 3090, but there is something about this that feels like the first time. I am glad of it because this time around I actually have the box to say 3090. 3090. I actually need to watch Tick Tick Boom. The 3070 is behind me on its box. It looks nice in the background. And yeah, this has been an experience. I hope the tutorial parts of the video when I actually switched cards was easy to follow, whether or not you are or aren't going to use it as a tutorial. But yeah, with these PC videos, I like them to be as entertaining and as educational as they can be, because YouTubers like Bitweight, Paul's Hardware, Jay's 2 Cents, they've helped me so much on my PC building endeavors. One day in the future, if I ever build a custom looped PC, I am 100% going to use Jay's videos. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. But thank you guys for watching. Be kind, be good to one another, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons. Yeah, I turn to a beast when I'm repping. I'm a living legend.